I pledge to live, honor, and protect myself from any harm, to love my life, my family, my friends, and my village. Today we stand together to stop suicide in Alaska.
You know, you look at every one of these kids, look at that. I mean, it takes guts to get up here. You're calling people out, but every single 7 of these kids is every one of our villages. I mean, look at everything: family violence, bullying, molestation, rape, disrespectful elders, family deaths. They represent our world. And I said on Tuesday, we go to meetings after meetings after meetings, especially with our youth. You know, we pick at the scab and we talk about domestic violence, sexual assault, alcohol, drugs, and then we go home and nothing happens. But I think we've picked at the scab, we're torn our hearts out, and now the elephant's in the room. And it's up to all of us to start talking about every single one of these issues. When we first started talking, I told the kids, you know, everybody, this is the only thing I did. This is the only word on a piece of paper that I talked about. It was a big X in suicide. What leads to suicide? That's the issues we need to address. This is what they came up with. This is what they wrote. On Tuesday, we're all nervous. We're in the back of the room, and Violet said, "Can we have a prayer?" She kept tugging at me, and people started coming up and saying hi and talking, and she kept coming back saying, "Can we have a prayer?" I said, "Okay, Violet." So 3, 4 times after her tugging at me, we gathered in the huddle. And I told them, stand strong, don't waver. We're the voice of the ones that aren't here, and the ones that are here that are hurting. Both of them don't have a voice. I told Violet, your dad's arms are around you. He's gonna walk you down. He will carry you. We're gonna walk, we're gonna talk, and we're not gonna hurt anymore. Every single meeting, like I said on Tuesday, that we talk about our land, subsistence, our language. What good is all that when we don't have healthy children? Who's going to enjoy the land? Who's going to pick the berries? Who's going to catch fish and cut the fish when we're unhealthy? I think the younger the better. People are always afraid, well, we can't talk to the children. Well, I'll tell you what, a 10-year-old can tell you more what a 50-year-old knows in the real world. I think it's time to reprogram the robot, take a look at where we're coming from. The youngest one, Tiana, we had her go last because her sign says family. That's the key. People ask, well, what is it going to take? It doesn't take money. It takes all of us and our families. She wrote on hers, from the mouth of babes. When you don't listen to your children, they become sad and angry. We have a lot of sad and angry children in our villages, in Alaska and all over the world. And it doesn't take money. Money's part of the problem. I mean, take your kid out and go pick up beach glass, skip rocks, whittle out a little driftwood boat. I'll tell you what, they'll remember that more than going buying them an $80 Xbox game. I think we should pass a resolution today to go home and be good parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, and change that family dynamics that we have now. But the thing is, we can talk and we can talk and we can talk, and we can meet here for another 50 years and we can continue to talk. But it's like we have 7 people here today that are walking their talk. It's up to you guys to support these same 7 children that are hurting from all of this. You need to go back home. Don't go to another meeting. Stay home. Start a little 4-H group. 4-H, when I first met Deb, I said, what does 4-H stand for? I know kind of sort of in the real world what it stands for. And she said, helping hands, healing hearts. And I looked at her and I said, I think I belong to that. I think that's where I need to go. So here we are, guys. Each of these children are picking at the scab off the wound, cutting a hole in their heart. And the elephant is the room. It's in your ball court. What are you going to do today? Look at Kotzebue. That's their youth changing. We need to hold adults accountable. 9 suicides to 5 to 0. Why can't we do that? So we're going to tell our story. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christian Summer. I'm just going to say a few words about how people tend to lose hope and start thinking that suicide's the right answer, but it's not the right answer. Just because a lot of stuff goes wrong doesn't mean that that's how it should end, in a cruel, selfish way of making the lives of everybody around you harder. I think that people who do lose confidence in themselves should always look for a bright side in the things that they do, because it always makes a person think of how nice that thing that they do really is. And that's important for them. And 4-H is really a good way for people and kids to be happy and have fun. It also helps create things for people to do when there's nothing else to do, because there's always something to do. All you gotta do is try to realize that there's a lot more important things other than committing suicide. Thanks, and that's all I have to say.
Hello, my name is Linda, and my subject is bullying. Bullying in homes, families, schools, villages, native corporations. Everyone in here has been bullied or has bullied someone. People are bullied into doing drugs and alcohol, having sex, sports, and dating. Also getting bullied because they are a different race, gay or not, their gender, and what color they are. Getting bullied because they're poor, rich, famous, or not, or even not even the shortest, sharpest person. Being dorky, nerdy, popular, a jock, or being bullied for these reasons. Also being bullied for who they are and what you do. Of course it hurts, you know it hurts inside, get depressed, and you think you have nowhere to go or to turn. I see bullying every day in my village, but no one stands up for these people. You need to make a difference. Stop today. Look around in this room. How many of you bullied or have seen it and done nothing? I know because I have seen it and done nothing, but this ends today.
Hello, my name is Geneva, and due to some events today, I had to rewrite my speech. I'm here to help those who hurt like I hurt. This week has been the most emotional week of my life so far, but I'm still here to break the silence. I'm here for those who aren't here anymore, for those who aren't afraid to speak up. Speak up. Don't let the abusers hold power over you anymore. Speak out and let them know you're fighting back. If you don't, who says they're not going to do it to somebody younger? These people need to be stopped. I don't like it one bit how they're everywhere being happy when we're in hell, living in hell. That's not right. Support me or hate me. I'm still going to help people. Male, female, young, old, gay, or straight. We all hurt. No more. It's enough. Help me. Help and keep our youth. This needs to be stopped. I'm not here because I hate my family. I love my family to the moon and back. That's why I'm here. Here for the future of my little cousins and my children I'll have in the future, like we've been doing for thousands of years. We need to change, to evolve out of this. Break the silence. No more violence. It's emotional, mental, or physical. Rape and molestation stops today.
Hello, my name is Patrick Folger, and I'm writing this about how drugs and alcohol can lead to depression and suicide. I lost one of my uncles, Frank Ambrose, to drugs and alcohol. My uncle tried drugs and alcohol around when he turned 21. My uncle got so addicted that he couldn't stop drinking. My parents and my other relatives tried to help him, but he said he didn't want help. He said he was okay. Every time me and my brothers seen him when we were younger, he seemed joyful and happy. But he wasn't. He got hurt. He got depressed because of alcohol. I didn't know how he was hurting because he was always hide it from us. When he passed and I found out he was hurting, when he was hurting, I got depressed. That made me cry even more. The last time I see him, he was driving away in his buddy's truck. I waved at him, but I didn't know that was the last time I was going to see him. I wanted to give him one last hug, but it's too late now. Now everywhere I go, if I'm chilling inside a house by myself and I hear things, I just get a feeling that he's chilling with me too. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natani Wheel. I'm here to talk to you about alcoholism and drug use in the family. I'll tell you, I hate it. I hate it in my family. I hate it in my village. Alcohol and drugs destroys families, sometimes before families even start. If you're drinking or doing drugs while you're pregnant with a baby, you might as well give them a death certificate than a birth certificate, because you're ruining their future before it even starts. I might sound cruel, but it's true. Last winter, I really wanted to play basketball, and my friends really wanted me to play too. But I thought for a moment and looked back at my sisters. My parents were drinking a lot that winter, and something bad happened to me when I was younger, and I didn't want it to happen to them. So I would stay home and send my sisters out to spend a night with friends whenever they were drinking. I would sit and listen for my parents drinking for about an hour, and then I got tired and kicked them out. I would cry myself to sleep every night whenever they were drinking. Sometimes I would wake up to drunk people laughing, and even though if I kicked them out once. Or sometimes I would wake up to a zero below house. Nobody wants to feel alone, and I'm here to stop that. Thank you for listening.
I am mad, I am scared, I am confused, and I am sad. All I wanted to do was scream, but I had to stay strong, because all they want is to see you down. But don't ever let them see you down. Keep your head up. My father committed suicide, and I'm super mad. Take care of your family and friends, because none of you wanted to go through what I went through. Spend time with them, because one day they're not going to be there with you. It only made it. I'm lost. At the time, many of my family members were abusing drugs and alcohol, and it hurt me more because instead of talking about it, they thought that drugs and alcohol would help, but it doesn't. If anything, it makes it worse. I say no more suicide. I am Violet Earhart, and I am proud to say that I took the pledge to stop suicide.
I'll help you if you have any hard words. Remember that? Family is very important. It's important to have two parents.
My name is Tiana Wheel. I believe that family is very important. It's important to have two parents and have good parents. It's good to eat good food, eat meals together. It's good to be in a safe place with family and friends. Spend time with your kids. If you don't, they become sad and angry. Please talk to your kids and listen to your kids. A lot of grown-ups don't listen to their kids. It's good to have siblings to keep you safe. Do fun things and don't play video games. I love to paint, crochet, make bracelets, snow machining, swimming, sliding down, going to camp, do fun things with your family. I promise to do new things in my life. Sometimes I feel sad for my friends. Because sometimes they don't have what I have. I promise to have a good family, love, and protect them.
Hi, can the crowd please stand up so we could, oh, well, you're already standing up, but so we could say our 4-H Stop Suicide Pledge together. I pledge to live, honor, and protect myself from any harm, to love my life, my family, my friends, and my village. Today we stand together to stop suicide in Alaska.
to put a scarf down here, and I'm going to pledge $100. So pledge with me for this group. Thank you.
I'm going to wrap this up. I just want to say thank you so much for this very brave young group of people. Let's give them another great big hand. And all you warriors, you men that stood up, this is who you're protecting. These children, your children are standing before you, and I just really appreciate every single one of them. Thank you very much for your presentation. It was extremely powerful, extremely powerful. Thank you again.